right, guys, as promised, it is the third and final part of the amazing, beautiful spring flower wind spinner. So definitely check it out, the first and second part, if you haven't already, because it is all done.
So for row 5, what we are going to do is we are going to single crochet into that first stitch where we did the chain 1. And in the next stitch, do another single crochet and one more single crochet until we get to that first chain 1 space. So we are going to single crochet into the chain 1 space, chain 2, and then look closely because we're not chaining into the chains, we're chaining into the single crochet. So we're going to skip the 2 chains and into this first front loop, and then this next loop here we're going to slip stitch. So we're going to pull through those 2 chains and slip stitch, and that is I think a picot stitch. So now after the picot stitch, we're going to single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And now we are at the next chain 1 space. We're going to single crochet. Make sure to get our tails out of the way. Single crochet and then chain 2. Skip those two chains, and in the single crochet, the front 2 stitches of that single crochet, we're going to pull through and slip stitch. And then in the next 3 stitches, we are going to single crochet. And that is our pattern repeat for row 5. I will do one more picot stitch with you guys. So we are at the chain space, so we are going to single crochet, chain 2, and then we are going to skip those two chains and into these 2 stitches right here, or loops, into these 2 loops, we're going to put our hook, yarn over, pull through, and slip stitch. And then in the next 3 stitches, make a single crochet, and then complete that sequence all the way for round 5, and I will meet you at the end. All right, I am coming up to the end of row 5, so I'm going to be making our last picot. So a single crochet, chain 2, skip the chain 2, and slip stitch in the front 2 loops. And we are going to finish row 5 with 3 single crochets. And then a single crochet at the top of that chain 3, wherever you can fit it in. All right, and then you are going to chain 1, pull that super tight, and then make your hanger, your hanging string, as long as you want. But remember that this is doubled up, so once you cut this, it's going to be super long. So I'm going to make mine long just in case I want to make it shorter. So I like to make it longer rather than short. So I'm going to snip. And now I have a super long hanger, and I can shorten it if I need to. But you want it to be, you want your hanger to either be a single strand of yarn or fishing line you could use. But I highly suggest just using 1 strand of whatever you do use as the hanger, so that the spinning is like not interrupted, because it might be too thick and it won't spin. All right, guys, that is the pattern and the tutorial. So what you want to do is you just want to make sure that it is going all in the right direction. You just go all the way down and make sure that it's spinning how you want it to spin, or what way you want it to spin. So you go all the way down, and then bam. So now you have your hanger, and again, you can make the hanger as short or as long as you want, but it will spin. Let's get it going real quick. That's what it looks like in the wind spinning. It's so pretty, and you can do it in any color you'd like, but I'm calling it the spring flower wind spinner because these look like the those perennial flowers. The colors just reminded me of it. But you can make this in any color, any colorway. You can make it in a solid color and it look really cute, like a rainbow color, some vibrance with black or white. So many possibilities. But try the tutorial out, let me know how you like it, and I would love for you to tag me in your finished wind spinner. But until then, you guys, love you all, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.